Hey everybody, XCI here for Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. Here we have Dusk Hawk with Aveline, Bethany, and Dog. I don't know if I can rename Dog here. Let's try to talk to Dog. Can we talk to Dog? No? Alright, and we are in Kirkwall. We got some people to talk to, and we're trying to get in. We just closed down that merchant shop because he's a bastard. I'm going to talk to this guy, see what he has to say.
That was your uncle, was it? Good. I thought he was another confidence man trying to sell promises. I don't suppose he has the coin you'll need to get in.
Maybe that's how he got in trouble. Wait, what? He could have... No, he might... No, I don't want to say he might have a way. No.
He doesn't seem to have any more than we do.
Ah, that's a shame. If it were just up to me, I'd let you through. But there are a lot of eyes watching, a lot of palms that need greasing. My suggestion? Wait for a ship and hope the next city hasn't already closed their doors.
So that was the Dusk knowing better than saying what might be up with that shady. I love the mother's already there. What? Oh, I guess she got left there. That's right.
Yes,
she's with uncle. My bad.
They've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bride.
Let's keep the shady.
Wait here.
He better not walk away with that money.
The voyage is over.
Let's not see Aveline like be a badass and put a knife to someone's throat. Yeah, for a year, and then what? We probably have to run to keep her protected, right? I can already see it. See, so here's. I'm glad I chose Dusk. I can already see it. Like he has to protect her from Templars.
The blight may still spread, but for now, we have a new home.
If only Carver were here with us. And Wesley.
Awkward.
Let's just see what happens.
I have a
long year ahead
bad
of us.
feeling about this. No, we're good. We're good. We're getting in. We're getting in. Oh, are those? What the hell was those things? Did you see that?
Thus
Are those the old gods
champion's
statues?
first year in Kirkwall.
Oh, we're done.
Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed.
Oh, the year.
A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Ooh, that's why you guys knew the dates and stuff. Says right there. So after a year, and then the Blight is the hero Ferelden ended the Blight, and then sometime after that, Awakening, I guess, happens, which might take place during this part now? After this part?
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads.
That's
Everyone
Dusk.
wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right?
Graphics, holy smokes, man.
You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Oh, they're trying to... Peace. No.
Don't worry, Bethany. I won't let any big bad Templars come get you.
It's not a joke.
Okay, so it does come across a little jokey. I'm not going to do
The
that
best I can
anymore.
hope is to be locked away for the rest of my life.
With family.
If they don't kill me outright. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to
I
Bartram
don't know
for
about
us.
this Gamlen fella. This uncle of ours. It's true. So do I take a stand? Like, does Dusk have bad feelings towards the uncle at this point for getting that? Or does he own this? I would say maybe Dusk. It's been a year and a bit. Dusk has probably owned who they've had to become. They've made friends in a network, which I feel like he's very capable of doing, in a network to keep them safe, and I hope keep his sister protected from the Templars.
He always seems to know what's going on.
We might as well ask.
I'm
Otherwise,
curious.
I don't know what we'll do.
I need to know more about this uncle, man. I think something's wrong. Like, you piece of crap.
Hey!
Yes.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
What the Oh! I thought he was just gonna walk away.
Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He would know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
What
I
just
would.
happened?
What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
That's awesome. It's more like you're a little too smooth. How can you teach me? That would be the Dusk ways. But hold on. Are you in the expedition? You know who we are? Yeah, I'm going to ask this because of the sister.
What makes you so certain we can
Keep her
help?
protected.
You know nothing about us.
Well, I like how that was phrased,
On the
though.
contrary, you've made quite the name for yourself over the last year.
Alright, so...
The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Okay, so...
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
Okay. Hold on. I like this. I have to do it.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
Just so
I'd
very
rather
curious.
take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
Don't worry about the profits. I'm fine with that.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be
Bit of a
easy.
treasure hunter.
But it's a chance.
I'm
I
in.
think we have to take it.
I'm in.
Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
Yeah,
we'll
we're
work
out.
together, you and I. And before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What
Where's
do you
Aveline?
say?
Ooh, there's more. I'm not going to go with the trust issue. Again, Dusk is a little bit, maybe almost naively so, but he will see the best in people first.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
Okay, that's a little
I know
bit.
everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty.
I love
Isn't
it.
that right, sweetheart?
Ah, okay. That's great.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwell's crawling with work. You set
great.
aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
Okay.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
Okay, then.
Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
It's too much. It's too much. Okay, a friend... Okay, so we... Okay. So a friend in the guard. Aveline may have information about working with the city guard. Talk to her at the barracks in the Viscount's Keep. New home. Go to Gamlin's home in Lowtown. We have the Deep Roads Expedition. Find a way to become a partner. I need the 50 sovereigns. And a business discussion. Talk to Varric in Lowtown's Hangman Pub. So, we're going to go to the Aveline first. So, mark this quest as active. You know what else? I feel like... Oh, he can level. Okay, then. Let's do that, then. You're a shooter, huh? Let me just confirm this is for... Well, it's all attack values, I guess. So you're already good at that. So let's get you up to 18 there, and then let's go with, you're kind of cunning, but I don't want you to be a mirror of me with ranged weapons. So you're gonna have Constitution. I could be... Okay, first of all, what are you? Can I take that back? It doesn't matter. Bianca. I got click. Pinning shot. Okay, so am I bursting arrow? So very I mean, it's not Xander because it's a dwarf, but I'm saying it's like if I think of it like a ranged attacker, speed, precision. It's pretty much an archer. Subterfuge, evade, stealth. No, I don't want to do that. Marksman. What do we have here? Authorized. Attack speed goes up. Yes. So I feel like. Yep, damage goes up. Bianca's song. Okay, well, I mean marksman, just because I like the idea of him like being super awesome with the crossbow. But I mean, Bianca has her own friggin' tree, man. Bursting arrow, shattering shot, smoking, archer's land. Okay, no, I'm going to go if. Oh, I can't. There's nothing. It's not available. Oh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That right there. What's that right there? Precision. While this mode is active, the rogue focuses on accuracy in order to gain bonuses, critical hits, blah, 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 blah. Confirm. Okay, so that's done. What was the other thing I was going to do? Inventory. I'm maybe it didn't matter for the last set of missions, but I didn't even come in here to check on things. Or at least, so a long bow. Do I have... That's right. That doesn't matter. I can sell all of this. I don't think any of this matters. Is this one better? 9 per second, dual weapon, and no, nothing is better. So I need something with a 2-star, I guess. Oh, I'm in the... Look at this section right here. 49 armor, no. 12 armor, no. No items under belts. We got health potions and stuff like that. And then we have junk, which I thought that's like stuff that I couldn't use could go into junk. Can I? Oh, right click. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So let's go Hunter Skidding Knight. Oh, I might like this. It just makes it, because then I'll explain in a sec. So Weathered Bow. So 21, 16, 16. Pretty much do that to it, and I don't need these because these are weaker. And then you can come in here, 49, and I think you guys said that doesn't matter, only because they can get upgrades, but they don't. The armor doesn't matter to them. So move to junk, and if this isn't better for me, it's not. Move to junk, and then done. And then when we're in a store, we can just sell all the junk. And it's all organized. It's all good user experience, good design. Still, I'll let you guys know what I think of the game when I play more of it. But for what I see so far, like from a experience perspective, it's a pretty solidly designed game.
Did you see a couple of children causing a racket here?
No, let's go this way first. Because I see this right here, and I want to... Wait, what is a person? What does that mean? Store. Yes. Great. Oh, I wonder if it's... Bartrand. Can I talk to him right now and find out? Wait, let's talk to Hireling. See what happens.
2 weeks in the deep roads. How bad could it be?
That's what I say.
That dwarf better be right. I don't want to catch the blight down there.
Barrack, where did you get off to? And what are you planning?
Bartrand, so suspicious. I have in fact brought us our future partner.
What? Partner? You stupid nug-humping dirt farmer. Why did you go promising something like that?
Because if we don't get this expedition moving, brother, then we won't have any profits to argue about, will we?
I just thought about something.
Maybe you
Give
have
me
a
a
point.
I don't know if I should be asking this because I'm afraid of like some spoilers, so just be cautious with your responses if it's appropriate, if it's applicable. But does it matter that in the Origins game, King Balin is on the throne? Is that why? Because now there's dwarves on the surface. Does that have any play with what's happening here, or is it just like no matter what, like that's not a thing yet in the game? Just hit me, because like they wouldn't be considered outsiders at this point because King Balin allows that to happen, I guess, at the end of the game or something, that you could just go and do whatever you got to do out here. Okay.
There's so much love here. It's very comforting.
What I'd love is the coin to back up my brother's confidence. How about it, human?
That seems like a lot for an expedition.
We're going lower into the deep roads than anyone's ever dared. Who knows what we'll find down there? Well, that means food and equipment and hirelings. None of that comes bloody cheap.
Are we talking a full share here, or what?
If you have the coin, sure. You'll get a full share.
I will get the coin, I promise.
Then how about you tell me when that happens? Until then, you're not much of a partner.
Relax, Bartrand.
Thank
Have
you.
I ever let you down?
You don't want me to answer that.
And I don't want to hear it. Let's go to the store. Bowden's goods. It is Bowden and Sandal. I was like, never mind what I was thinking. Okay.
Bowden Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your
I sort of
service.
confused myself is what the point
And
was.
this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal.
Hello.
We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
Interesting. Okay.
You aren't worried about venturing into such a dangerous place?
Not with such fine protection.
You mean Sandal?
But
Because goddamn.
do
He's
you
got some
wish
secrets.
to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents?
Enchantment?
Just so.
This is great.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all.
And
the fabled
human-
dwarven
and
resistance
not
to
dwarves.
magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages.
Oh.
Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
I like enchantment.
And he enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never kept to the tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is a fine man. After all his accomplishments, may he find even greater success. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
I think Dusk would look up to, or he would love to know stories about Xander and the companions. I think he'd look up, because he fought at Ostagar and all that went down, I think it'd be meaningful to him that there was, that, like, what Xander represented. At least the stories of Xander, not Xander's real, yeah. So, anyways, return. So I do wish to buy. I wish to sell you something, but I'll see what I can buy. I gotta see how this works. What the heck just happened? Oh, I see. You got new codex too that just opened up there. I could go straight to junk and then sell all junk. That's pretty clean. That's a pretty clean experience, man. Can I give her a weapon? Because I don't see how it's possible that I could give him a new crossbow when he's named his crossbow. Is it just armor, arm, and crossbow? I guess I'm about to find that out. But I feel like I need to get this for myself. Oh, I don't have the money for it, so I'm not going to find that out. Okay, thank you, but I don't need it. And then we have Noda's Tar Ava. I need 15 strength and 12 constitution. But see, it doesn't say light, medium, heavy. It's just some gloves. It is better. But I need 15 strength and 12 constitution. Okay, so no. Minor rings. Oh, +1 attack speed. I also can't afford any of this. So you know what? Why am I in here? Back. Let's get out of here. I'm more or less okay. And now I mean I wanted to experience it anyways. It looks pretty good. Oh, so that doesn't have a flag by it, probably because it just started here. Anyway, so let's look at surface dwarves. In Orzammar, dwarven society is divided into rigid castes with houses that compete for power and prestige, but all that is discarded when a dwarf abandons the stone for the surface. Under the open sky, everyone is equal, or so the story goes. The truth is that thousands of years of tradition are not so easily tossed aside. Even though surface dwarves are officially stripped of their caste, many maintain a hierarchy among themselves along the old caste lines. Formerly noble houses are accorded more respect than casteless brands who come up in search of opportunity. The poorest noble dwarf on the surface looks upon the rich lower caste dwarves with contempt. Upper-class surface dwarf society is roughly divided into two camps. Kalnas, who insist on maintaining caste and rank, typically those from the noble or merchant caste families would make sense, and Ascendants, who believe in leaving Orzammar's traditions underground and embracing life in the sunlit world. Now, this wouldn't have any real meaning to Dusk, I don't think. You guys know my opinion of Xander if you've watched the last series. He'd be all behind this. But to Dusk, he's like, I don't know, it's not really his people, not his thing, not his problem right now. So, he doesn't have that large stake, like that big broad vision of like trying to, I don't know, Xander had a different kind of investment in Ferelden or the world. So there you go. Which is an interesting concept because it means that Dusk is all about the home, like his home as well. So AKA, I guess Ferelden, but if I understand the history correctly, he and his family have always had to move home, so he doesn't have a home like Xander had for Alden. But I don't think Dusk has that association to something that he calls his own. That's his land. That's something that he believes in and puts his heart and soul into. I think he just kind of goes where he needs to go, and that goes back to the original concept of Dusk, which I had him as a gypsy that moved from land to land and he never called the place home. So that lined up really wonderfully, and that's why the difference here is I think both Xander and Dusk had the thing where like they keep those close to them close. Xander just needed to kind of create that bond first, and then it meant a lot to him. Whereas Dusk, it's literally the people who are close to him. So his family are important first before anything else. But people can get close enough to where he sees that bond, and he sees relationships as more glass half full, which is something that the Xander side of things was like always apprehensive, always cautious. Whereas he is not. So there you go. So for those of you who have actually stuck around from Origins to now, that's kind of like, I would say, the comparison of like how the RP might change and how these personas change with the telling of this story. So let's continue. Maintaining some tie to Orzammar was seen for generations as the only lifeline for surface dwarves. Bringing surface goods to their kin underground and lyrium and metals to the surface was not only the most lucrative means of making a living, but also a sort of sacred duty, as many surface dwarves willingly accepted exile and the loss of their caste to better serve their house or patron. In recent years, many surface dwarves, particularly ascendants, have branched out. They started banks, mercenary companies, and overland trade caravans. They became investors and speculators in purely surface trade. These new industries have proven tremendous sources of wealth, but are looked down upon by their more conservative kin. For less affluent surface dwarves, association with a powerful Kalna can open many doors. They can get credit with dwarven merchants and are offered work opportunities by the powerful Dwarven Merchants Guild, more readily sometimes than more qualified but less connected individuals. From the Dowager's Field Guide to Good Society by Lady Alcyone. It's not ringing a bell right now. And then we have the coterie, which I did wonder what the heck they meant when I saw that word. I think they smuggled people out of here or something. So Kirkwall is built on a solid foundation of greed and human suffering, and its underworld is a place where everything is for sale and everyone is fair game. There are many criminal empires within the city, some of which have been around since the Imperium used Kirkwall as a hub in the slave trade. Alliances, spying, manipulation, betrayal, and open warfare is all commonplace in the never-ending struggle for power. The coterie is a thieves' guild that has been around for almost a century, but until recently was never a major player in the underworld. So 20 years ago, the strongest of the local criminal empires was an ancient guild known as the Sabrathan. But its leader was betrayed from within, and during the turmoil, the coterie made a successful grab for power. Since then, they've sunk their claws into almost every level of Kirkwall, including the city guard, the Dwarven Merchants Guild, and some of the most influential citizens in the city. It's safe to say that the coterie gets a slice of every pie, and very little goes on in Kirkwall that escapes their notice, so they know my sister's an apostate. And this is from the Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of Chantry Scholar, Brother Jenna TV. And I don't think anything else would have opened up. Oh my gosh, incorrect. We have Bartrand Tethras. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. The history of Noble House Tethras stretches back to the foundation of Orzammar. The memories say that 3 times a child of House Tethras took the office of Assembly Steward. They held appointments in the Shaperate of Memories and the Shaperate of Golems, but no longer. In the second year of the reign of King Endrin and Dukin, Lord Endvas Tethras was found guilty before the Assembly of willfully manipulating proving matches in favor of his house. For his affront to the ancestors, he and all his house were sentenced to exile on the surface. So they were already exiled before Balin. Envar died a mere 5 years later, leaving behind his lady Ilsa, 10-year-old Bartrand, and 2-year-old Varric. Exile, surface life, and the loss of her husband conspired against Lady Ilsa, who took to drink, leaving young Bartrand to manage what was left of House Tethras. By the time he was 15, Bartrand had doubled his family's fortune. The disgrace of House Tethras fueled his ambition, and his once noble title gave him an instant place among the Kalnas, the old money elite of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. He used it to build alliances and business ventures as if he were a member of the Orzammar Assembly. Interesting. By the time Lady Ilsa died, Bartrand had made the Tethras family one of the guild's most influential, but wealth and power on the surface couldn't sate him. He began to court alliances with the wealthiest ascendant families, branching into banking and mercenary companies. Guild members mutter that nothing will satisfy Bartrand but a complete reconstruction of House Tethras' estate in Orzammar, down to the rivers of lava built in Kirkwall. Holy smokes, interesting. And there's a lot to read right now, and I did say I was going to split this apart, but I really want to know about these characters, and I think it's important. So alas, I'm going to keep going. Bethany Hawk. Finally, thank you, sister. I get to know a little bit more about you. I was just hoping it would be different here in Kirkwall. We're not running away. We're coming home. Even growing up as an apostate was not Wait, why can't I scroll? Oh, because this is only one page. Okay. Even growing up as an apostate has not dimmed Bethany's faith in sunny nature, though it has colored her view of the world. Bethany wishes above all else to be normal. She appreciates the trouble her family took to keep her out of the circle, but the running, hiding, and constant fear have taken their toll. Though she would never admit so to her mother, not after all she sacrificed to protect her, Bethany sometimes wonders whether she would be better off in the circle. At least there she would be with other mages, confident she'd be serving the will of the Maker and not defying a millennium of religious teachings. Interesting. Still, her first loyalty is to her family. Despite her doubts, she gladly embraces her magic if it keeps them safe. She has a teasing rivalry with her twin Carver and greatly respects Dusk. So they were twins. It's interesting that she'd be willing to go into the circle, but she's not. The hero of Ferelden. The hero of Ferelden once belonged to a clan of Dalish elves. An encounter with a tainted magical mirror corrupted the hero and threatened his life, and only the Grey Warden held the cure. To save the hero's life, the clan gave him up to the Grey Warden, Commander Duncan, and the Order. The hero fought and killed the archdemon and lived to tell the tale. They just say it straight up. Okay, so I guess that would be obvious. So, with the Archdemon gone, the Darkspawn ranks... I'm going to see if Awakening gets mentioned. With the Archdemon gone, the Darkspawn ranks broke and the Horde was easily routed. After ending the Blight, the hero Ferelden took up the mantle of Warden Commander and began the task of rebuilding the Order in Ferelden. I don't think Awakening gets mentioned because it hasn't happened yet. This probably gets updated as we go. We have Varric Tethras. I know everyone in the city worth knowing. Varric was born 3 years after his father's exile from Orzammar. Into the world of the Merchants Guild, the ancestors never spoke, and paragons were the heroes in tall tales. The number of dances a Kalna lady gave to a low-born ascendant boy were more pivotal than the reign of kings. While Bartrand ran the businesses and drove House Tethras ever higher up the social ladder, Varric looked after the family and their retainers. His mother, Lady Ilsa, suffered terribly from the trauma of her disgrace and exile. Finding solace in liquor and smoke, it fell to her younger son to try to curb the worst of her drunken rages, to keep her from becoming a matter of public scandal, and to care for her when she fell ill from her excesses. I think Dusk and Varric would get along very well. Though he is famous throughout the Merchants Guild for his stories, Varric speaks rarely of himself or his family. Most of Kirkwall knows him. Everyone has bought him a drink at least once for the sake of his fictions rather than his family's connections. That's fun. That's fun. All right, let's get back to it. We are, I guess, still in Explore. Oh my God, I don't know where I started, unfortunately. But this is where we got to get to. I was taking lefts, I thought, until I hit Bowden there. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going lefts. Let's just go a little while longer here. Let's see if we can't find some stuff.
I hope it doesn't rain.
That's it? That's what you get? Red Lantern District. Is that like the red light district? It totally is. That's totally...
Nothing new today.
Entertainment. Barrel. I will look and said barrel. Is this okay? Short bow. Yes. Someone left the barrel behind in a short bow. No. Someone left... Okay.
You don't seem to like your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood magic to read minds.
I had a twin brother, Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping. I never thought I'd miss him this much.
Sorry about your brother. Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
Okay, we have the blooming rose. I'm gonna guess I know what that means. Okay, so let's not do that right now. Let's
your eyes for a dog.
Oh, I was thinking like Xander there for a moment. I can't do that. Leave area. No. Okay, so we have the blooming... Do they show up on the map after you... No, but it does show right here. Oh, no, that's leave area. Oh, good. I can see it that way. Do I have to open it up first or no? Probably not. That's a leave area. Okay, I like the way the map is designed and how it shows you things. That's the Chantry. Let's just push on ahead just a little bit further. I just want to explore a little bit more here. We have Kirkwall Hightown. Let's pick this up. I won't read it right now. Oh, shoot, but it pops up. I will read it right now. At the height of the Tevinter Imperium slave trade, Kirkwall's elite prospered beyond dreams of avarice. Hightown was built by the wealthiest slavers. Its glitzy mansions rising atop a great wall of rock that borders on one side the waking sea, Lowtown covered on its other side until Kirkwall's slaves rose to plunder and destroy Hightown's riches. Today, Hightown's prominent buildings are the Keep, home to the ruling Viscount, and the Chantry, home to the Grand Cleric and the city's religious center. Both are converted estates that once housed wealthy magisters, rebuilt and converted after the uprising. Pursuit of knowledge, Brother Jenna TV. Let's go a little further here.
To avoid with this, I can never remember what Mistress wants.
What Mistress wants, yeah, we'll be to the Red Lantern District anytime now. Let's just keep going. Let's see our surroundings here. There we go. We got a chance.
to you.
Oh, the nice person in Kirkwall. Good. They're not all assholes. That's great. Let's see what's up here. My exploratory nature is definitely gonna... Hightown Estates. Did this open up a new map, or are we still on the same one? We're kind of on the same one. Let's keep going.
Make her turn his gaze on you, child.
Good. Another nice person.
I thought the refugees were keeping to Lowtown.
Oh.
Did Mistress want silk thread or cotton thread?
Ooh. Okay. I want a crate. Fancy poison ring. What? Alright. Thanks for leaving that stuff behind. I'm just trying to clean up the city, trying to do my part as a responsible citizen. Can't be leaving junk behind. Alright, good. Actually, now I'm committed. I'm going to check out... I'm going to screen the whole city first. And then we're... Oh. And oh. Someone left their mess behind again. Opal fragment. Yes. Take all. That's pretty valuable junk. Let's go back down. See, I love the map. How the map is. I just finished Mass Effect 1.
I lit a candle there. For Carver.
Lit a candle where? Right here? At this Chantry statue thing? Yeah, and that whole, like, sonar map circle thing. So useless. I can't believe I've actually forgotten how Dragon Age Origins map worked, but I don't feel like I enjoyed it either. This I enjoyed. This is an amazing design right here. 10. It's better. Great. Take all. Switch that in a sec. Let's keep going. Let's keep cleaning the city. Up. Okay, now we know where the Chantry is. It's so smooth too, man. Like, the loading is good. I mean, sometimes it stutters up a little bit, but it's at ultra quality. And is this one good? That can go on right now too. God, I'm getting upgrades, man, right here, just with junk around the city. Who'd have thought?
Those weapons look sharp.
What was I saying? Distracted myself. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Am I done here? Oh, what map design? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. This, the store. Oh, we're back. We're back to the beginning. Did I go down here? Probably not. Robes by Jean-Luc. A book? Can I just take the book, or do I have to talk? I can't talk to you, so I'm just gonna take the book. Oh, he's a merchant. Okay, I don't have to feel like a bad dude. We have a need to. Wait, didn't I just pick up a buying? Oh, that's what I picked up. Oh, it is a bit. Okay, good. Let's see. Oh boy, look at that. And now I'm just looking at stuff at this point because I can't afford any of this. What's wrong? What's wrong with me? I'm trying to make money to give 50 sovereigns away, and here I am buying things. I think I have to go for a while with just finding stuff. Now I could just. Oh, did it automatically put the opal fragment like junk? Oh, it automatically puts loot into junk, so you could just sell it right away. So you don't have to manage it. That's good. I'm gonna leave the rest. I'm gonna leave the rest where it is right now, and I'll deal with that after. What's up here? Any junk to pick up? Garbage collector. Garbage collector. Coming through. Worthy. Okay, you're the guy I need to talk to. Leave area. You know what? I am going to start. Oh, wait. Armory, blades. Okay, there's shops. I don't.
Daggers. Got them too.
Dwarf 2, yeah? Yeah, so, I mean, one day I'll deal with the shops. Right now is not the time. Find goods. Okay, fine. Maybe I will do inventory real quick, just so I don't forget to do this, and then just in case something happens, I'll be prepared. So let's put that on. Let's check everything else. The blade. We have a blade here, 10. Let's replace my right hand. Enforcer's blade is 7/7. This can move to junk. Short bow I don't need because it's useless to me. It's a 2-star too. Do I keep this just in case I find someone? Yeah, but see, no, I really can't. They definitely keep. I mean, it's not just their armor; it's their equipment as well. I can only do this as upgrades. Interesting. Which means this is legitimate. If I never want to use a bow, let me see something here though. Okay, yeah. If I never want to use a bow, then it's junk. And the way I play is I make an RP call, and I won't ever use it. This is also junk because I'm not a mage, and I can't give it the. Or can I? I can. So his is just locked because it's got it's Bianca. But I can give her a new. Let me see. Huh? Did I just mess something up? Oh god. Oh god, no! Did I just mess something? Okay. Oh, imported circle staff. What does that mean? Imported circle staff. Okay, well, let's do that. I don't know. I don't know. And then this is no longer valuable for me. And it puts this in restriction, Bethany. Oh. Alright, well that's good. That's fine. So that's done. But for some reason I didn't find the bar, I don't think. There was a bar I was supposed to go to, Merchant's Guild, that I don't think I ran into a place. We have the Blooming Rose to go to. We have the Chantry. And the Chantry board is somewhere here, which I forget now. I don't see anything here, and I don't know where that Hanged Man is that I'm supposed to go to. I'm sure we'll figure it out next episode. After we kick this off with the Worthy, we'll do some rounds of the buildings afterwards. I hope. I'm sure that this is an area it'll give us a chance to do some further exploring after the Worthy. I don't think this game would do something as crazy as just kick us off into some trajectory and then leave all this behind. This feels like a little Denerim-y at this point, all the shops here and stuff, and I feel like, I think this is going to be like a hub of sorts. Cross the fingers. I'll catch you guys soon. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire everybody. Peace.